and Audrey in the morning, afternoon and evening, whenever they decide to film this.
Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Audrey.
This is our podcast.
In the Streets with
Kate and Audrey.
Yay!
This week we have a very special guest.
Very special guest. Today we have...
Grace!
Hi, everyone! Hello.
So, Grace.
Yeah.
Your name's Grace?
Yes, that's right. Uh-huh.
Where are you from?
I am from Summerland. And
Lovely.
that is in the Okanagan.
Lovely,
Cool.
lovely.
Yeah.
Any of our listeners know where that is?
Well, we won't know.
We won't know.
They can't respond.
Nope. What's your favorite color?
My favorite color is forest green.
Forest green.
Oh, fun.
Great favorite color.
Fun fact,
Wow.
for the listeners at home who can't see, Grace is wearing forest green.
I am.
So,
Yeah.
it's
on
my favorite
brand.
color.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it's
Great
my
color.
Summerland shirt.
Oh,
Like,
lovely.
wow.
So
It's
I'm
very
winning.
cool.
I know.
You were ready.
Yeah.
If only this was
Yeah.
a filmed podcast.
Exactly. Well, there's a visual aspect to it as well.
Audrey, where are you from today?
I am from Fez, Turkey.
What's it like there?
Well, it's quite hot. It's very Mediterranean.
Of course.
It's where the fez, which is a hat, was invented. And it looks like, I don't know if any of you have seen Doctor Who, but the doctor, that Matt Smith's doctor, is really obsessed with the fezzes
Yeah.
and bow ties. And he's got like this whole thing where he's like, fezzes are cool. And they are cool because they're like this little red cylindrical hat
Doesn't
with
the
a little
monkey-
tassel.
The monkey wear it?
Yeah, Aladdin, Abu wears a fez. A fez from
Of course.
Fez. Fez,
So,
Turkey.
Do you wear those a lot?
No, because they're a men's hat.
Okay.
Women have a similar hat. It's much shorter. And the tassel, instead of being black, is sometimes gold.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wear those. I don't know what they're called.
Of course, being from there,
Being
why
from
would
Fez.
you know?
Because they're not, the little hats aren't from Fez. They're from a different city that I'm not from.
Okay,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
exactly. Well, we can get the wheel spinning. Do you want to get the wheel
Let's
spinning?
get the wheel spinning.
Let's get the wheel
do it.
spinning. So, off it goes. You don't get to spin the wheel, though.
You get to
Oh.
spin the last wheel.
Yeah.
The last wheel. I see.
Yeah, that's the name wheel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What does that say? I can't read it from where I'm sitting.
Oh.
Memes.
Memes.
Oh, okay. Basically, there's a story to this.
This is current.
Grace is a low-key part of the story, but not really.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
put up a thing on our Instagram account. Go follow us.
Yeah. In the streets with. At in the streets with.
We wanted people to we were like, what do you want us to talk about? And
Yeah.
people swiped up. Only 3 people swiped
Yeah.
up. Grace swiped up.
Yep.
Gave us a plethora of fun things. And
Yep.
we talked about some of them last week.
Oh,
it was
nice.
great. It was
Oh my
awesome.
goodness.
So fun.
I'm honored.
The other person, I don't know if you guys remember Emerson.
Yeah.
He responded. I don't remember what he said though. Sorry,
I can't
Emerson.
remember what he said either.
But the other person that responded was Emerson's younger brother, Carter.
Mm-hmm.
And all he said was, memes. That was it.
Wow.
So, do you have any favorite memes?
Oh, that's a good question. That's kind of hard because I'm not really we're not living in 2013 where those were super duper popular,
No.
but
Yeah.
I like the one with the dog in the fire that says everything is fine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
In the
that's a
fire
good
background.
one.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
good
always a
That's
good one. I like.
That's a good one.
Today
Pretty
I
versatile.
took a picture of Audrey and she looked like the little girl that was smiling when the house was burning down. That was a good one.
That's a really
Audrey?
good one. I really like the super muscular man and then the little pink man walking towards each other.
Pourquoi?
You guys never seen that? It's a great meme format.
Is it like a cartoon?
No, it's hold on. I gotta find it.
That's gonna be our picture on the Instagram for this episode.
I gotta find it. You guys keep talking. I gotta
So,
find this.
what an interesting conversation to have considering it's 2023.
Yep.
Yeah, right?
But also, funnily enough, Grace, you just deleted social media.
I did.
You're on a little social
I'm on
media
a.
cleanse.
Yeah, that's right.
How's that going for you?
It's been good. It's been kind of nice. I didn't really tell lots of people I was doing that, so now I feel like if they were to message me and it would take months to respond, it's not because I'm being mean, it's because I'm I deleted all my stuff. But it was good because I needed a break and I need to focus more on school.
Yeah,
so that's
no,
kind of
fair.
where we're at.
I a couple of our friends last semester deleted social media in final season.
Yeah.
And I'm always
Yeah.
I'm in a weird spot because I'm I could quit if I wanted to, but then I'm
Mhm.
I'm not deleting these apps. No
Yeah.
way. I'm I need to keep up to date.
Exactly. See what's going on.
But I probably should. Right now I'm on a no notifications thing.
Oh, that's
what
good.
I've got going on, and
Mhm.
it's working so far.
Yeah, that's
That's
good.
It's as of 4 hours ago though. it's new.
It's a
It's
new
fresh.
thing.
We'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Nice.
We'll ask about it. Okay, so here it is. This one.
I've
Has anyone
never
seen
seen
this
that.
one?
Oh, I
before.
have seen. That's Filthy Frank,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't know.
Pink
I've
guy.
never seen
Isn't
that.
that a Filthy Frank
I
thing?
think it is a Filthy Frank thing.
I don't know
Fact
who that
check.
is either.
He was a man on YouTube, and now he makes music.
Oh.
You know Joji, the musician?
Yes.
That's Filthy Frank.
What?
Yeah. Fun fact.
Qua?
Or
I didn't know that.
Qua?
Yeah, there you go. That's
Yeah,
him.
yeah, it is
With
Nice.
his
him.
little pink suit.
That's
This is what I'm talking about. There's so much
hilarious.
potential with
There
this
I
is.
now
format.
understand what you're talking
I
about.
love
Yeah.
This
The
is
muscular man and the pink man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Anyways, that is memes.
memes.
I don't know what year it
Oh,
is.
submit your favorite memes. I don't know.
Please don't. Have you guys seen, or do you guys remember like the original memes, where it was like the drawings of the dudes with like the weird mouths?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Whatever
Yeah.
happened to those?
I know.
Yeah.
Where did they go?
They had resurfaced, I remember recently. Because I saw this one very funny version of it where it was like the guy and then the girl, and then the girl's like guys don't talk, or like something, there was something so silly, but the best, like, doesn't matter, because the best part was that there was also a race car, and it made the most loud noise.
Of
It
course.
was just, it was so great. I don't know where I was going with that one, but I think of it every day.
That's half the sentences I say on the podcast. I'm like halfway through and I'm like, this has
no bearing,
No.
no substance.
There's so little structure to this podcast that sometimes I'm like, we need it.
That's what the editing software's for.
Exactly. Should we spin again?
let's
Unless
give it
you
another
guys have
spin.
any last thoughts on
Yeah, I don't think
memes as
so.
a general.
No, they're, a good time.
Yeah.
Can't
goofing
really.
and gapping.
Yeah, a
Make you
little
laugh,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
All right, let's go again.
The sound is so fun.
I know, right?
I can't read.
Oh. This is when Grace submitted the most
Yeah.
anxiety-inducing things
Oh.
about elementary school.
That's so
Hilarious.
cool that lined up. We didn't even
exactly.
have to rig
We
it.
didn't have to rig it for that. That's so fun.
Did you have anything in mind when you
I feel
submitted
like
this?
I did, and I think it was one of those things that if you think about, like, just your childhood and, like, your elementary, memories a little bit from that, like, I'm thinking of, like, oh, like, what is something that happened that caused so much, like, issues in your childhood or even later on in your childhood? Because elementary is a wonderful thing as elementary teachers,
Yeah,
or aspiring
exactly.
elementary teachers. Elementary school
Fun
is great.
fact.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
Fun fact for the Kate and Grace lore, they're both in elementary education.
Put that in the
in the wiki fandom.
Wiki fandom. That's how we met. Fun fact.
Yeah.
The University of University.
Yeah. Win.
Orientation.
That's right. That's a win.
Such a fun time.
But yeah, because elementary is a lovely time, but there's lots of things that can go on that kind of can
Kids
cause
are
problems.
mean.
Kids are
Yeah,
mean.
kids are so mean.
Kids are
yeah, that's
so
very true.
mean. Do you guys have any like specific things you can think of where you're like, oh?
I'm trying to think of why I wrote that because now I can't remember my idea of why I wanted to submit that.
I think I went to French school for elementary school. All throughout elementary school was in French. And so that's pretty anxiety-inducing because it was in French. And so if you didn't spell anything... I mean, I'm assuming this is at every elementary school, but it was especially stressful in French because, like, even if you missed an accent, like, you were marked off wrong.
Yeah.
And, like, all my notebooks were just filled with red pen because I could not spell.
Mm-hmm. That's valid.
I went to an English school, but it's in Canada, so they make you take French for all the years. For at least a class. And at one point we had a teacher, and, Canada's short on the French teachers, so she wasn't really that good at French.
Mm-hmm.
So she would just hook her phone up to the projector and scroll through her Facebook or show us her daughter's YouTube videos.
Aww.
And that was our class.
Oh.
And then she eventually left our school, and we got a new teacher, and she tested us, and we were in, like, 7th or 8th grade at this point. And she was like, you guys are working at, like, a 3rd grade level. And we're like, yeah, we know. Because our last teacher didn't teach us. She just showed us her Facebook. It was a time. But didn't you go to a French?
I was in French in the French immersion
I'm
program.
learning that everybody and their mom went to French immersion, and I just didn't. Like, I don't get it. Anyways,
Yeah.
how was French immersion for you?
I liked my French immersion experience. It was pretty good. But there was this one time, like, in the 7th grade when if you were late, like, if the second bell rang and you were late to class to get in that room, the teacher would make you, like, dance in front of the class.
Oh.
Okay? She'd put on a song, and you have to dance in front of all the people in the class
That's
because you
actually
were
really
late
funny.
for school. I did not have a good time.
Oh, no.
One time, on accident, I was late, and I just barely got in the class, and I didn't know that, and she was like, oh, Grace, like, you have to dance, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not. And I don't remember what happened, but I think that something, got in the way of that. But eventually I literally cried to my teacher, because I was so anxious and nervous, and I was like, I'm not dancing in front of the entire class. And she didn't make me feel bad, but just the fact that I had to be punished like that for being, like, 3 seconds late is to dance in front of the class. Ugh, so bad.
The other thing is with elementary school is I don't personally believe in punishing students for being late, because, like, if you're in elementary school, chances are you're not getting yourself to school.
You don't really have, like, a concept of, like, time. Like,
No.
you just are there. Like, and you learn that later on in your life.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, high school, I get it a little more, but, like, there's also some valid there's a lot of valid excuses for being
100%.
late.
Yeah.
But, like, elementary school, I'm like, if the child I'm teaching is 8 years old, chances are that child did not wake up in the morning and go, I'm gonna be late for school today, just to be a menace. Like, it's probably not their fault.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that experience, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit of a shy kid growing up, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say that dancing sounds terrible if you're a shy kid.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
why would
sure.
you ever want to do that?
And, nightmares. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Never again.
I bet.
Yeah.
Well, we got time for
We got
more
lots of
spins. We
time.
got so much time. We can spin 4 more times if you wanted, but we can spin again if you
Sure,
like.
let's do it.
Spin!
Spin. Off it goes.
It's like the skip the dishes, or
Yeah. It's 7:26. Skip.
ding dong. What is this?
This is another great submitted one.
Our realist Grace questions right now. It's what is a key moment in university that helped you grow? The
Ooh.
podcast. There's actually a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, numero uno, living away from my parents.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Obviously, big jump. Have to
100%.
be a real adult now.
Yeah.
Kind of lame, kind of cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I can totally agree with that, because I know it's just so nice to have, like, your own independence and to, like, not be with my family. And I love my family very much, like,
Yeah.
love them, they're great. But I realized when I came to university, I was so much happier just to be by myself and to not have my family. As much as, like, I do love them and they're nice people, but I was like, you know what, it feels so good to not be at home anymore. Because there were, like, I think also when you grow up and you get older, you do realize that you recognize more, like, problems you probably had at home or like issues with people at home that you didn't really notice before. At least I kind of did, and I was like, oh, well, now that I'm away from that, I'm just so much happier as a person to not be with my family. As much as I love them, there's always kind of those, like, learning curves
Yeah.
a little bit when you grow up and stuff like that. But yeah, independence is a huge thing.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
America. The eagle sound.
Yeah, find the equal sound. I think a moment that helped me grow.
Yeah, you share.
Because
I gotta find this.
It's kind of related to independence. MERICA Eagle Sound. But I had never used a bus system before. And so, because they don't have that in Fez. At least they do, but it's pretty terrible and unreliable. So I was really excited to have a functioning bus system. And it was really, because I had no idea how to use it, and I found it very confusing. And I still find it confusing, but it was really fun to learn how to use, like, public transit. I think that helped me grow as a person, because now I know how to get places on my own, and I don't need to rely on either somebody else taking me or having to book a taxi or something, because those are expensive.
Those are expensive, yeah.
And I also don't know how to drive, because driving in Fez is also pretty terrible.
Yeah, like, I was lucky enough back home to, 1, live in a city where I could walk a lot of places.
Yeah.
And 2, when I was old enough, I could get a car, so that was pretty nice. But the bus system where I'm from just wasn't reliable, so I never really learned to use it, because it was, most of the time in the winter, it doesn't really run, because, you know, ice. But here, the busing system's pretty lit. Like,
Exactly.
I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Sometimes I don't... Whoa.
Is that an ad?
No, I'm trying to find the eagle sound. It's so hard, because I can't hear them. Yeah, it's fine. Or maybe it's this one.
Hell yes, I am.
Yeah, that one. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Anyways, now that we got that out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Independence.
Yeah,
Independence.
I'm proud to be an American.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, it's just so many things. University, one, like, you're moving from, like, high school to adulthood,
Yeah.
which is already a big jump, like, whether or not you go to university.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, like, on top of it, because we all three of us
Mhm.
all three of us pals moved away from home.
Yeah.
Like, some people stayed home for university. So
Mhm.
it's a slightly different experience, but we were
Yeah.
all like, no. Guns a-blazing, jumping in.
Exactly.
And it was lit. We made
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
I started a podcast
Yeah.
with Audrey.
Exactly.
And now Grace is on this
I know.
podcast. And I didn't know either of you
Uh-huh.
a year ago.
Exactly. Isn't that's so wild too?
Mhm.
Like I was thinking the other day, we were sitting at dinner and I was like, oh my gosh, like this time last year, I didn't know any of these people existed.
No, legit.
And now they're like the closest people in my life, mostly because of proximity, but like they're like the closest people to me now, and
Yeah.
like I'm so close with all of them, and it's so great because it's so wild that like I didn't know anybody moving to the university. Now I know so many people, and I'm so close with so many new people. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
Awesome.
knew a couple people. I graduated with probably 4 or 5 students from my high school came here, but I wasn't super close with any of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, coming here, I was like, I'm pretty much just kind of jumping in. And it
Yeah.
worked. And I know you came with a couple, you knew a couple people.
Yeah, I do. Lots of kids from my high school came to the university.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time. Mm-hmm.
Almost slipped up there.
Almost a little
It's
bit.
okay.
It's all right.
University of University.
University.
We need to make merch.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
need. Like
University.
you know that is it Animal House, that movie where the guy has the college?
Yeah!
Yeah, we gotta make one of those.
University.
It's a university.
Yeah. I don't know why.
That'll be. We'll start making merch. We'll go to the copy center.
We're gonna start our own Wikipedia page.
We were talking about it on the way here. We're like, we should start our own Wikipedia.
Post this podcast. It's going up there.
Yeah.
Google us and merch.
And merch.
Also, you should talk about our brand new listener we discovered.
Oh my
Grace,
gosh.
we've gone international.
What?
Exactly. International to
Insane.
a point. We have listeners in Mexico, but not just
What?
any state in Mexico, okay? Because at first I thought it might have been some of my old friends from Mexico, a place I believe I previously claimed to be from. But turns out they're from Baja California Sur, a place that we have spoken about on the podcast, which is also pretty wild. But we don't know anybody from that place. So
No
this is like
one.
a completely new other person that has now listened to our podcast. So if you are our one listener from Baja California Sur, welcome.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. We would love to
DM
have you on the
us.
podcast.
We'll do a little
Insane.
call.
Exactly.
And I want to know how you found it.
Exactly. I'm so curious.
How did you stumble upon this?
Yeah,
I
we
love
got
that.
international. We got so many listeners from so many places.
You're gonna be heard.
yeah.
Except
That's-
it's really like 20 listeners.
Yeah.
But they're just really spread out.
Exactly.
I love that. That's really
I learned as well today when I was looking at our stats. We have a listener from Nova Scotia.
Cool.
Ooh.
I don't know anyone in Nova Scotia. Do you know people in Nova Scotia?
I have a lot of like distant family, but like they're all like my mom's cousins and like my grandma's cousins.
Yeah.
So I doubt that they've stumbled upon this. Or like I feel like my grandma didn't hit them up and was like, "Hey, guess what? She's got a podcast!" And they were all like running to listen.
Yeah.
So no. Long story short, no.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
X amount more listeners, we could start getting Best Fiends to sponsor us.
Exactly. We need at least 50 listeners, and we're currently at 12. It's gone down since the last time I looked.
Which is quite unfortunate because there's technically 17 people in our friend group.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
I know. And we have family members too, so some of our family members aren't listening.
They're not
some
pulling
of our
up the
friends
slack.
aren't listening. Something's going on here.
I'm starting to think that some of our friends listen to our podcast, and then as soon as they're on it, they stop listening because they've done their time.
Yeah.
So, but Grace, you didn't do that.
No.
You've listened to one episode.
Yes, I have, and it was amazing.
And
Yeah.
now you're here.
Now
Yeah.
you're here.
I subscribe to you guys on Spotify.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pulling your weight.
Exactly.
I know, yeah,
You're part
it's
of
good.
our 12 Spotify subscribers
Yeah.
that we have.
It's so fun.
That's awesome.
Pulling the team. Should we spin one more time?
Yes,
do
we'll
it.
go 4 for 4. This is a moment.
This is a new record, I think.
Yeah.
Let's
go.
see if we can get another Grace topic.
Okay, I did not write that. That's good.
Wait, no, I need to go back and see.
It says, if you could
Oh,
poison
maybe-
anything...
This one. This is a great one.
If you could poison anything at the uni dining hall, what would it be and why? Grace also wrote this. Grace, what do you want to poison?
Oh, good.
What do you want to poison at our university dining hall?
Well, because there's so much accessibility to all the food. Like, if someone were to poison stuff, you could. Like, and the question I'm obviously asking is, what would it be?
Yeah.
And
What would you poison?
I feel like the little yogurt cups are pretty good.
I eat those
yeah,
every
I eat them
day.
too, and they're good, but it would be so like not obvious.
True. The
Or,
Jello.
like,
The Jello.
The Jello.
the yellow Jello. Because who's eating it? It looks like pee.
They're probably getting sick already by eating it anyways.
The thing is that like 3 or 4 of our friends like pre-reading week, which was last week, were food poisoned by them.
Beep. Okay.
Yeah. You mean the university dining hall?
Ah! I forgot.
It's okay, we'll censor it. We'll just pretend you swore there.
Of course. Yeah, so it's already kind of poisoned.
Yeah.
Audrey, what would you poison?
I think I would poison. I think I'd poison the carrots at the meat place.
Okay.
Because everyone's plate always has the carrots. So
Oh, I see.
but all the vegetarians and vegans never go to that place, so you could poison everybody else.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you get
That's
Meatless
very true.
Monday every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you are vegetarian.
I am vegetarian.
Oh,
Meatless
what?
Mondays every day.
Oh my god.
Grace, are you vegetarian?
I tried one time, and then
How'd
I
that
was
go
like,
for
I would want to do it again. I just because of my family, they eat meat. It was harder to
Yeah.
maintain that lifestyle.
Fair
So
enough.
I would probably do that if I was not a university student
Yeah.
and not starving like all the time. Anyway, so
It's hard at
Yeah.
the university dining hall.
it is.
Yeah.
There's only so much
Exactly.
you can eat.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, our friend is vegan gluten-free.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And let me tell you, she struggles.
Yeah.
So last night, her dinner was a plate of yam fries. It was
Wow.
more of a bowl, but that was
see.
it. Because
That's
that's what she could eat.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I'm like,
Exactly. Because there's a lot of vegan things, and there's a lot of gluten-free things. There's just not a lot of overlap in the Venn
yeah,
diagram.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
right.
not a lot. So she can eat
Mm.
the grapes, she can eat the yam fries, and
there's like each week there's
Wow.
a new vegan gluten-free meal, so she
Mm.
kind of just rotates,
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
and that's kind of it.
yeah.
Well,
but-
that's kind of hard.
So we wouldn't poison anything in that vicinity.
No.
I would poison the chicken.
Oh.
I think
Because
chicken already
I-
is poisonous.
I've never. That's why I've never had it. Is because I've seen, because the dining hall has a hate page on Instagram. And
I've seen that.
Yeah, so I don't like looking at it because it freaks me out because I'm like I would rather not know that is history of this
Ooh.
dining hall. It kind of freaks me out. But
Well,
if
yeah.
I could poison another thing, it'd be chicken because I don't eat the chicken that they serve because I'm so petrified of getting food poisoning, and
Fair
I
enough,
would
fair
rather
enough.
just
don't eat the sushi then.
this what?
The sushi was what got people, wasn't it?
I think so. I mean,
What?
I eat the
I eat the
vegetarian sushi, yeah, so I have no idea.
I eat the
Wait,
sushi
when was
every
this?
day.
Yeah.
This was our pre-reading week.
Oh my
The-
goodness.
One of our friends, I think, said sushi got her. So
Yeah.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah. There's
But
like 3
also,
or 4 of them, too.
I eat sushi like almost every day,
Yeah.
and I'm fine.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed with the sushi a little bit more now than I was in the fall because I feel
Interesting.
like
Did they change the recipe?
I think they have. I think they're putting less and less like crab and more mayo, and I'm like, this is
Oh.
disappointing.
That's unfortunate. I'm
Yeah,
a
a little
dynamite
bit.
roll girl, so I don't really have that
Oh,
issue.
well,
But
there you go.
I'm
Yeah.
the veggie California roll. So it's
I'm
just,
so sorry. It's
just
so
a bunch of
sad.
carrots.
it's just cucumber and carrots
Oh.
with some rice. It's great.
Yeah.
Won't get poisoned by it, that's
True.
for sure.
Yeah, that's
True
true.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, not if Grace and I.
That's true.
Get in there.
But it's one of the
Uh-huh.
few gluten-free things and vegan things. So, how's our friend gonna
She
deal
doesn't
with
eat
that?
it.
She doesn't eat that. That's true, she doesn't.
But anyways,
Mm-hmm.
a really good place to eat on campus is the student building. They have good chicken there. And it hasn't,
Really?
It hasn't
I
poisoned me
actually
once.
haven't
The
eaten there.
teriyaki chicken wrap from the smoothie place.
The smoothie place?
There's a
The
smoothie
smoothie
place,
place.
and they also
Oh
have
my goodness.
teriyaki chicken wraps.
What?
And they are so scrumptious.
Oh my goodness.
And we will not be poisoning anything in the student building.
No.
Okay, that sounds good.
Nothing.
The student building is off limits from the poisoning.
I see.
Just the dining hall.
Just the dining hall.
Did you guys hear about last year's dining hall?
Yes,
Of course,
the mod.
yeah,
It was bad.
my cousin went here,
Uh-huh.
and he said it was awful. Well, he goes here still, but he was
Yeah.
here last year when that was his meal plan was that. And for people who don't know, they would get cauliflower and stuff, but it would have visible worms
Yeah.
and bugs.
Yeah.
It was gross.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
And it was a COVID year too, so it's
Yeah.
extra sad for
Yeah.
them.
That's
yeah,
weird.
that's
Yeah.
rough.
It's extra protein.
Yeah. Oh.
Makes it no longer vegetarian or vegan.
Oh.
Or good.
Or good. Yeah, that's the more important part of that.
But it makes me feel happier about this year's food conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
My biggest complaint is that it just gets repetitive, which isn't even a real complaint.
no.
Mhm.
It's more
And
just
that's fine.
I'm not creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I
I
eat
started-
a bagel
yeah.
and yogurt every day.
Yeah.
I got really sick of the dining hall food, so I started getting creative with it. So I've been taking different ingredients that they have just kind of around to add to the salads or
Yeah.
to add to the toast, and I've been making myself grilled cheeses.
Oh.
She makes
I
avocado
figured-
toast.
I made
What?
avocado
Yeah.
toast.
Insane.
I've made there was this one time where I was able to make a rice bowl with
Oh.
it was great. I'm thinking I might make a little recipe book for
Oh my
for myself
goodness.
next year.
For future
For future
students.
students,
Put it
like
online.
how to cheat the dining hall.
Part of the
Wow.
merch site.
Exactly, how to cheat your dining hall.
Insane. Oh, I
Yeah.
kind of love that
I
actually.
get a lot of videos of this girl that goes to Yale.
Oh,
I
I've
get
seen
it.
that.
I see the Yale food and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to eat all of that. I'm so jealous of Yale girl. who
The other
shows
day
us
I
what
saw
she
her
eats.
make her own waffle or something. I was
Yeah!
to die for.
But that's also buffet style where she serves herself.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And so
exactly.
the people at the dining hall facility, they serve the students. We don't
Plus,
really choose how much we get to eat.
It's Yale.
It's also Yale, so
Yeah.
you have to that is.
There's
pretty
a little
good.
bit of factors into that.
Yeah.
That's very
But
true.
yeah, but I really like the workers at the dining hall.
Yeah,
They're
people
really
that
fun.
work at the dining hall are so great.
Yeah, they're very friendly. I always feel bad because I feel they get so hassled by other students and just people who take advantage of thievery and stealing stuff and
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
that kind of stuff.
That's terrible.
Yeah, there's this one man who's the cashier there, and he always asks me how I'm doing, and I'm like, you know what? This is,
Is
the
it
one.
the one with the glasses in the morning?
He has gray hair.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Today for dinner.
He's so nice.
He's so nice.
He's just hey, how's it going? I'm
we
like,
should
great.
get
How are
him
you?
on the
We
podcast.
should get him on the podcast. I love him.
But
Yeah,
the guy
he's
with
a
the
nice guy.
glasses
the,
too is
the glasses
awesome.
is my
He
favorite.
always
the
compliments
taller
my
one?
outfits.
Yeah, the tall
With
one.
the black hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's
Yeah.
cool.
They're
He's
all
fun.
so fun.
Yeah.
And there's also, I don't know if you guys go to the little shop outside of the dining hall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The fast place. The lady that works there is also the sweetest.
Yeah. She's,
Love her.
Yeah,
It's great.
I love that. Mm-hmm.
it's so wonderful.
Is there gonna be a new dining facility in the new building?
No.
No,
There's
it's
not.
gonna be lecture halls.
What?
It's gonna be two
Yeah.
question mark lecture halls and an indigenous lounge.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That
But
is cool.
you can roll out of bed and walk to class at the bottom of your building, which is kind of wild. For anyone who doesn't go to university, we are working on our residence buildings.
Yeah.
So we've got a new one, which is in construction right now, which is also such a big hassle for the rest of us. But anyways.
Exactly. It's all I have. It's my view, and I hate it. It's,
Oh, it
It
is.
is Audrey's view. My view is the ocean and the mountains, and Audrey's is the construction.
very jealous.
Anyways, but they're building this new building, and there's lots going to it. There's how many
Yeah.
rooms? Do you know?
It's 300, something like
300
that.
rooms,
Like
which
they're
is less
Holy
than
smokes.
the current new building, which is our newest building that's in functioning.
How
Yeah.
many?
One's in.
How many rooms are in that building?
that one's about 250.
Oh, I see.
So it's they've added extra floors.
Oh, that has more. I thought
The-
that
the
one
new
had.
one-
I thought the new one had less.
The new one has more.
Dang,
I
I thought
counted
it was
them.
less. You counted them?
I
There's a
counted
sign
them.
outside of the construction sign.
I counted how many floors there were.
Girl, you didn't
That's my view. I'm bored sometimes. I'm just gonna sit there and count.
There's a sign. What's your number?
So this one has 9 floors.
Okay.
No, it's got 10 floors because of the 2 bottom ones. And then this one over here has 11 floors.
Wild.
Oh, I see.
Just got 1 extra floor.
I see.
But for us,
also-
this is wild because our buildings all have like 4 floors. How many
Yeah.
building floors do you guys'
Mine
buildings
only
have?
has 3.
Mine has 2.
Mine has 6, but it's like got very like it doesn't have that many rooms
Yeah.
per floor,
Mm.
and it's a standalone building. Audrey's got like a cool like connection thing.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Except
Grace
none of them are
also has
connected.
standalone,
Yeah, I do.
but it's like identical to the fellow standalones.
It is, yes.
Mine's cool. It's blue.
Yeah.
No one else's is blue.
Yeah. Mine probably is asbestos because it's all concrete from the 1960s.
No.
Yeah, Audrey's was built in 1960.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, when was yours built?
I have no idea. But I have no idea.
Mine was like 20. It's one of the newer ones.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
it is.
recent.
It's like because mine was built with its like sister building. I
Yeah.
think they were built the newest to the new building, which was finished last year.
Yeah.
So like pretty new.
Yeah.
I don't know how often though the school actually
What
puts new residents
Color
buildings
is the hallway?
in my building.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Blue.
No, it's beige. The doors are blue. The
You're
walls
so
are
right.
beige.
You're so right. Audrey breaks into my building every day.
Oh.
Actually,
I said today.
we were going down to the beach today, and she texted me and she's like, "I'm here," and I was like, "Okay." So I left my room, I locked it, I went downstairs, and I got outside. She wasn't out there, so I texted her. I was like, "Where are you?" And she texted me. She's like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm outside." She's like, "I'm outside your door." I don't know how she gets in.
I just I was walking by and then someone let me in because I was going to meet you. So I went into the elevator. I went up the elevator and I went to your door.
Wow.
Anyways.
Did you go down the elevator?
No, but my neighbor did. Yeah.
Insane. Do we know what color the hallway is going to be in the new building? The new building?
Probably lime green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new
That
building
is-
that's functioning this year has like lime
It's
green.
so
Yeah.
bad. That's like not a timeless color. Like in like maybe 3 years, it's gonna look really bad.
Yeah, there's some of these buildings that are around me have lime green, others are bright yellow,
Interesting.
and others
There
are
has
this
to
nice
be-
blue.
There has to be like a psychology thing to that though. Like why are
Yeah.
they doing? Either it's really cheap.
I think
Yeah.
Or
that's has to.
There has to be like some sort of thing that's like it's gonna improve mental health or something.
I feel like lime
Yeah.
green doesn't do that.
I don't know,
'Cause
maybe
I
it's
look
the
at lime
light.
green and I'm like, oh my goodness.
And I also
Vomit.
feel like
Yeah.
it can't be cheaper because they have to put white paint underneath a colored paint.
I wouldn't want white paint though. I feel like white paint would cause issues. I feel like it'd get like dirty. Like think about
Well, it would be
students.
like an asylum a little bit too, right?
That's
It'd
true,
be like
that's
you
true.
walk in the
Wait,
hallways,
what
there's a
color
bunch of
is
lights.
your building?
My building on the outside is like brown.
What are the inside?
Inside the doors are blue and the hallway is like white, but it's not like painted. It's kind of like it's like textured. So if you like run your
Oh,
hand across
okay.
the wall, your hand would be like like it would make a bunch of noise,
Okay.
right? You know what I'm saying? And because so that's like plastic. It's not really. Well, it must be painted, but it's like white color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
So it's like nice and calming. And my room is like, this room is blue.
Yeah.
But my room is beige, I think.
I don't know what
I don't
color
know.
my room is.
It's beige.
Oh, it's beige. It's covered in a lot of posters.
There's a lot of posters on
Insane.
Kate's wall.
Not as many as Audrey's photos, so it's kind
Yeah.
of crazy.
That's
actually
kind of awesome.
They go floor to ceiling on 3 different walls.
I'd say she has about 400 right now. But I told her to pick her favorites, and she said they're all my favorites. She won't take any of them
There's
down.
more, like, in that bag that's sitting between the books.
Oh,
There's
yeah?
photos in there
Oh,
that I
wow.
haven't put up yet.
Oh, you're
Oh.
gonna put them up though?
No, because these are my favorites that I've already put up. I've already purged
You
them.
could hit the ceiling now.
I know, that's my... I'm gonna start going across...
Yeah. Anyways, should we
can
start
get the wheel going. I want to get...
I got it.
You got it? You got it. I gotta get the round of applause.
So many names.
So many names.
Wow, you got lots of options there,
So
man.
you get to do the honors.
Oh my goodness, I do.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Tap.
I'm nervous. Who's it gonna be?
It spins. It spins.
This is wow. Who's to say? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
It's close.
Oh.
Natasha! Oh my gosh, Natasha, you've already been contacted.
There's a very good chance you heard this from down the hall because
No, she's in an exam right now.
Oh,
Look
so
at us go. I know.
But usually, because Natasha and Audrey,
we live on the same floor.
so she often hears who the guests are before, like while we're filming, because there's no soundproof. In fact, all of Audrey's neighbors could probably hear us right now.
Yeah.
So sorry, everybody. But because Natasha's across the hall, like across, like multiple doors away. But she always spoils it to our friends. She always gives them like the little like sneak peek
before we announce it.
But thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for inviting
you so
me.
much.
If you ever want to come back, you gotta listen to all
Round
this.
I will do that. Yes.
Round of applause for Grace.
Yeah.
That's a round of applause.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.